now know which house it was, 1201 Northeast 83rd Street here in Miami. You can see parts of that front gate that was essentially pushed through by those feds as they raided this.
Got a bag and everything you can name. It's one of my closets. Always make sure it look like Nina's. So.
On Monday, April 8th, federal agents raided Floyd Mayweather's homes in Miami and Las Vegas while he was out of the country, and what they uncovered has made things even worse for him. Reports claim agents found a hidden room inside his Miami mansion packed with millions of counterfeit dollar bills. That discovery has now sparked major questions about the huge stacks of cash Floyd has shown off on social media for years, with many wondering if some of that money was actually fake.
Money made, that's all I do is get money. Today is a rose gold day, as you can see. Arnold Schwarzenegger, limited edition AP, all factory. 1.8 million right here. The $20 bills section. We like to call this the Andrew Jackson section, but I like to call it wallpaper. 200,000 in 20s. I heard in the song you can get the biggest Chanel bag in the store if you want it. Well, it's the biggest Chanel bag in the world. I got this bag from Karl Lagerfeld. All right.
But that wasn't the only shocking discovery. Federal agents also reportedly found documents tied to illegal business activities along with records connected to properties in New York, Los Angeles, Miami, and several other parts of the United States. Right now, his homes have been placed under lockdown and his bank accounts have been frozen in an effort to push for his quick return to the country. Authorities have now launched a major investigation into the boxing legend's personal and business dealings as part of an ongoing fraud and bankruptcy case. While Homeland Security and local law enforcement agents carried out raids on his Las Vegas and Miami properties, officials and news outlets revealed very little about the real reason behind the searches. Most reports only shared limited details, leaving fans without clear answers about what actually happened during the April 16th, 2025 raids. Earlier today, a spokesperson for Homeland Security Investigations told TMZ that HSI New York carried out law enforcement actions as part of an active investigation with support from HSI Las Vegas, HSI Miami, and local law enforcement partners, adding that more information will be released as it becomes available.
Some neighbors telling us that they saw at least 2 people detained last night by authorities. It's unclear if anyone was arrested. Other neighbors describing this.
NBC News reported on April 16th that federal agents interviewed 3 women and 1 man in Miami as part of the investigation. According to the outlet, 3 more interviews are also being planned in connection with allegations involving fraud, scam deals, financial crimes, false documents, and breach of contract. After authorities raided Floyd Mayweather's homes in Las Vegas and Miami, many people began questioning what was really happening with the boxing star. Several news outlets and law enforcement sources have since connected the raids to a number of serious lawsuits and recent allegations that have been raised against Mayweather.
Investigation lingering into the night, with Miami police assisting federal investigators bringing in the heavy artillery, spotted inside from across a canal, rummaging through items at the house, their boats still docked outside as they canvassed the property in full gear, guns drawn.
Whatever they did,
After being questioned, several law enforcement sources reportedly said the raids appear to be connected to alleged fraud and criminal financial activities, as multiple individuals and organizations have raised serious accusations against Floyd Mayweather. Local Los Angeles news station Fox also shared video footage showing several people in handcuffs outside one of the properties, including 2 individuals believed to be Mayweather's family members. Reports stated they were not under investigation for any alleged crimes connected to Mayweather, but were temporarily detained while federal agents searched the home.
well, because you haven't heard anything, and commend the Miami PD or SWAT or whatever they were. They did their job well.
For those who live near
Local news outlets also aired footage showing heavily armed federal agents in full tactical gear moving around Floyd Mayweather's Beverly Hills property during the operation. Reports claimed that Mayweather was not at any of his homes at the time of the raids. The news station later spoke with Homeland Security officials, who confirmed that the searches were connected to an ongoing federal investigation. As news of the raids on his Miami and Las Vegas homes spread across social media, the story quickly went viral, with growing public attention focused on the serious allegations surrounding the boxing star. According to reports, investigators carried out detailed searches of the properties, and the investigation is still active, with Mayweather's current whereabouts becoming a major topic of discussion. Before the raids, Floyd Mayweather had shared photos on social media, suggesting he was traveling to China. However, reports later claimed his flight records showed that his actual destination was Dubai. Since the raids on his homes became public, several figures in the boxing world have spoken out about the situation, with some making surprising claims about other alleged crimes connected to Mayweather. While many people believe the statements from law enforcement and news outlets are accurate, others feel there are still important details about the raids and investigation that have not yet been revealed. While many people believe the raids were connected to the allegations against Floyd Mayweather, others have questioned the situation because Mayweather himself has not been arrested or publicly summoned by authorities. Normally, when serious accusations are made against someone, investigators quickly move to question or pursue that person, but many feel that has not happened in this case. However, a former employee of Mayweather, who chose to remain anonymous, reportedly claimed that the raids were in fact tied to the growing number of allegations that have recently been raised against the boxing star.
All marble kitchen with the Versace glasses only. As you guys can see, the Versace glasses.
However, the allegations also included very specific claims about Mayweather's properties that investigators were reportedly looking to verify. One of the key points mentioned was a so-called secret room inside his home. According to the former employee, this was one of the main reasons federal agents showed up, suggesting the raids were not only about general accusations, but also about gathering solid evidence. The source added that authorities want to be fully certain and have enough proof before taking any direct action against Mayweather himself. Several lawsuits have claimed that he may have used hidden rooms to store fake currency and other allegedly fraudulent documents. These claims suggest that multiple properties linked to him may have been used for illegal activity, which is now part of the wider investigation.
Go in the middle door. Open the middle door. You want to go in? Push it.
In one of the lawsuits filed against Floyd Mayweather Jr., it was alleged that the former world champion had hundreds of surveillance cameras installed across his homes in Las Vegas and Miami. An ex-employee who lived and traveled with Mayweather reportedly claimed that hidden cameras were also placed inside certain secret rooms within his properties. The filing suggested that this same account aligns with what the former employee said about the raids, indicating the searches may have been aimed at uncovering additional evidence rather than only addressing the allegations already made. According to this view, the investigation is still building its case. and some believe that if authorities eventually focus fully on the claims, it could increase the chances of legal action or even an arrest in the future.
Into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
A jewelry store has also filed a lawsuit against Floyd Mayweather over claims of unpaid debts and breach of contract, along with accusations involving fraudulent deals and other financial misconduct. Court documents allege that Mayweather was involved in an illegal business arrangement with his chief of staff. For years, Floyd Mayweather has been known for two main things: his incredible boxing career and his massive wealth, earning him the title of one of the richest boxers in history, often seen spending heavily on luxury items like yachts, private jets, and shopping trips. However, boxing insider Rick Glazer has recently made claims that suggest Mayweather's financial situation may not be as secure as many believed. Interestingly, rapper 50 Cent had reportedly warned about this possibility earlier, hinting that there could be issues behind the image of his wealth.
You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on.
The story goes back to October last year, when a report from The Real Deal claimed that Floyd Mayweather had invested around $402 million in his 60 buildings, which reportedly included about 1,000 affordable housing units. This came after several reports of his growing involvement in major real estate investments in New York City. Later on, 50 Cent entered the conversation. After Mayweather's shopping spree in New York, he appeared on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, where he made strong statements about his business holdings. He said he wasn't sure of the exact number, but claimed he owned over 100 buildings, adding that roughly 99% of them were located in New York City.
Andre Durrell, IBF champion Billy Dip, WBA champion Celestino Calabero. So we brought them over. I brought them over while Floyd was, still incarcerated.
Yeah.
Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going,
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
This clearly didn't sit well with 50 Cent, who reacted on Instagram to Mayweather's comments. He wrote, "Oh my God, if it's safe to say, I should say LOL. Champ is the richest special student. LMAO." The Grammy-winning rapper didn't stop there and followed up with another post, criticizing the boxer's statements about his assets. He suggested that Mayweather might not fully understand what he owns, adding that people could be taking advantage of his money. He also pointed out that by saying he lives in New York, Mayweather could face heavy taxes on his income. 50 Cent then shared an image of Mayweather edited as Pinocchio, using the long nose as a symbol to imply dishonesty.
when you gonna give me the money?
Because you'd already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he going to say he wants to,
Over 100 buildings and 99% in New York? LOL, that's cap, champ. We should slap the hell out of you. LOL. GLG Greenlight Gang. Let's work, he wrote in the caption. 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather have a long history, and so does their public feud, with several moments over the years where they've clashed publicly. At first, this looked like just another round in their ongoing rivalry. But things shifted when boxing insider Rick Glazer later commented on Mayweather's financial situation. Following 50 Cent's remarks about Mayweather's real estate claims, Glazer shared an update suggesting there might be some truth behind the concerns. He wrote that rumors of Floyd Mayweather Jr. facing financial trouble are difficult to believe, but, according to his sources, are deeply rooted. At the same time, he noted that Mayweather is still often seen spending heavily on luxury jewelry, watches, cars, and private jets.
Yeah.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather?
Well, he changed his mind.
Now, what do you mean he changed his mind?
Like, as he was actually going in to jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotions.
Right.
Then as he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC, there's no C.
Glazer added that he hoped the rumors were not true, saying, "Let's hope it's not true. It would be a real fall from grace for the former fighter known as Money." At this point, it is still unclear if there is any truth to the claims. However, there are real questions about whether Mayweather actually owns the apartment buildings in Manhattan that he described. Business Insider reported in March that public property records in New York City show no confirmed ownership transfers linked to him, and the New York City Housing Partnership also said it was not aware of any such deals. While nothing has been officially proven, the situation has raised concerns and speculation. As more information comes out, the full picture may become clearer, but for now it leaves people wondering if Floyd Mayweather's financial status is not as strong as it once appeared.
Did 50 Cent knock Mayweather out?
Nope. I didn't knock Floyd out. I should have knocked Floyd out. It's kind of hard to hit Chap. Even when he's standing right in front of you, start moving and with the shoulder block and everything, so it get hard to hit.
Moving away from the real estate claims, Amir Khan criticized Floyd Mayweather for his public support of Israel, saying the boxer was promoting conflict and profiting from his stance. Mayweather has been a vocal supporter of Israel for years, visiting the country multiple times, donating money and equipment, and meeting with Israeli leaders and military officials. He also received the Champion for Israel award from Aisha Torah for his work against anti-Semitism and hate. However, his position has also brought strong backlash. In December, reports said Mayweather was confronted in London during an incident linked to his support for Israel and Jewish communities. Witnesses claimed he was shopping when he was questioned about his stance, and according to the New York Post, he responded that he was proud of his support. Some onlookers described the situation as appearing targeted. Interview 16. The reported incident came just days after Mayweather launched the Mayweather Israel Initiative, a charity fund aimed at supporting Israeli orphans. In a recent interview with Poker Firma, Amir Khan criticized Mayweather's habit of openly displaying his wealth. He said it was unfortunate and pointed to what he described as arrogance, arguing that constantly showing off money sends the wrong message, especially when many people around the world are struggling with poverty. Khan added that while some people use their money for investments and long-term growth, Mayweather often appears to spend it in flashy ways, such as at strip clubs, and suggested that this behavior reflects an attempt to show superiority over others. He also remarked that, in his view, karma is very real and may eventually catch up with such actions.
You and Floyd get into a fight or a shoving match before?
Yeah.
Who won that?
I won every time.
Every time? How many
Every
times?
No.
Every time.
No, we had twice. We got into it.
Like a real altercation?
Yeah, like one was with the...
Did he put that shoulder back on you? Because I'm thinking,
Nah. It was more like out of reflex, though. Like,
Amir Khan also claimed that Mayweather was profiting from his public support of Israel. He questioned how Mayweather was benefiting from it and said he himself had been offered financial incentives to publicly support Israel as well. Khan spoke about the ongoing war in Palestine and Gaza, saying Mayweather's support for Israel was controversial and had cost him fans, as many people disagreed with his position. He also alleged that he and his wife had been contacted and offered money to support the Israel side, but said they refused. Khan further suggested that Mayweather was motivated by money rather than principles, and added that recent rumors about Mayweather facing financial problems could be linked to that mindset. He ended by saying he has never fully respected Mayweather because of certain actions he disagrees with.
Just where you touched upon the Floyd Mayweather Jr. situation, I don't know how much you spoke about this since you retired, but how close was that fight?
Really close. It was really close that we ended up getting contracts signed. So I ended up getting my side of the contract signed, which was sent by Floyd Mayweather Promotion. And when he come to me, I ended up signing it. And then the worst thing I did was to make an announcement that I've signed.
I've lost a lot of respect for him since he started taking public political sides. We don't want people promoting war, yet he's been openly supporting the Israel side, which many feel is controversial. On top of that, there was also a cryptocurrency-related issue that drew attention from regulators. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, warned the public about celebrity-backed crypto promotions, with Floyd Mayweather being mentioned in past warnings related to similar cases. The SEC advised investors to be careful with financial advice seen on social media and not to rely on celebrity endorsements when making investment decisions. Stephen Paikin, co-director of the SEC's Enforcement Division at the time, explained that social media influencers are often paid promoters rather than financial experts, and he stressed that the assets they promote, whether traditional or blockchain-based, can sometimes turn out to be fraudulent.
With Floyd Mayweather. You see, now I know how Floyd must have felt. He was the A-side then, and I know how it would felt if I was fighting someone and I'm the A-side and someone did that. You know, you find it disrespectful. So yeah, I was young then. I was a little bit, I got a little bit excited and said, you know what, I'm going to announce it. Must have been about 24, 25. But look, it is what it is. That fight never happened, but it was a fight that, look, we have mutual respect for each other. But it would have been nice to...
The situation around Floyd Mayweather has sparked a lot of public attention, with many people now waiting to see when he will return to the United States from his reported travel. Reports suggest he is expected to come back soon to address the ongoing concerns. However, some sources speculate that he may delay his return due to fears of possible legal consequences. If he does come into contact with federal authorities, there's talk that an arrest could be a possibility, though nothing has been confirmed. For now, the investigation is still active, and officials continue to look into the allegations connected to him. With so many questions still unanswered, the situation remains uncertain and could continue developing in the days ahead.
I would never have got that fight regardless. I think in their head they didn't want to fight me. I was a bad style for Floyd Mayweather, especially after the Alexander fight. The whole world media, ESPN, you name it, everyone was talking about Amir Khan's next fight is going to be Floyd Mayweather. Floyd, obviously, with all the ego he had, he didn't want it. He just obviously wanted to show that he's the A-side all the time. He's the nice guy to pick who he wants. Then he went in and fought Maidana twice, even though he did a poll, and twice we won the poll.
There is speculation that Floyd Mayweather could face serious legal trouble, with some even suggesting he might return to prison, referencing a previous legal issue from years ago. However, these remain allegations involving fraud, bankruptcy, and financial crimes, and nothing has been officially proven or confirmed by authorities. At this stage, it is unclear whether the claims are true or just accusations made by critics and those questioning his success and wealth. Investigations are still said to be ongoing, and the situation continues to develop. For now, many questions remain unanswered, and the public is still waiting for clearer updates on the case.